In a world obsessed with appearances and social media full of perfect photos and flashy lifestyles, it is quite easy to believe that love is about who looks best, love is about who has the most money, and love is about who can provide you the most status. But let's get real for a minute. Emotional availability is what actually keeps a relationship alive. It is not about luxury vacation, it's not about a designer outfit, it's not about having a six pack, it's not about going for thousands of trips in a year. It is being seen, it is being heard, it is about having someone who actually shows up for you for real and not just physically, but emotionally. And so today, I want us to talk about why emotional availability matters most and way more better or important than looks, money, and all that, especially if you are looking out for marriage or if you're already in marriage, it plays a vital role. And who is truly ready for a real connection? And so stay tuned. My name is Frank Ado, and welcome to Heart Matters with me. And as usual, we are here to discuss anything that has to do with love. First, let's define it. What is emotional availability? It is the ability to connect with someone on a deeper level, to talk to about your feelings, to be honest, to be vulnerable, and to be present, especially when things get uncomfortable. And it is actually someone who listens to understand, not just to reply or to make a point. Someone who can admit when they are wrong, someone who does not shut down or disappear when emotions enter the room. Being emotionally available means you are able to receive love and to give without putting up walls, playing games, or avoiding hard conversations. And here is the scary part of emotional availability. The truth is, it can be bought, it can be forced. It's not even about your bank account status or your body type. It is about emotional maturity. And so these people are not really common, to get. Let's talk about why it matters a lot, and if not the most important thing. You can date someone who looks amazing, takes you out, buys you gifts, but if they can't sit with you when you are sad, if they disappear when you are vulnerable, if they freeze when you express a need, that relationship will feel lonely. Trust me, even with all the external perks. Because at the end of the day, we actually want someone who shows up for the messy, for real and filtered moments of life. Sad times and when things look fade. Money comes and goes, but someone who truly knows how to connect emotionally, that's rare. So that is valuable, or let me say that is value. That is lasting and that cannot be taken away. Now the question is, how do you then recognize someone who is emotionally unavailable? It shows up in little ways. They avoid deep conversations. They shut down or change the subject when feelings come up. They ghost you or get distant when you get too close. They say things like, I don't do emotions, I'm not ready for anything serious, but still want access to you, your time, and energy. Let me be clear, that is not a challenge, that is a red flag. And no amount of good looks, lavish dates can make up for someone who isn't ready to love deeply. Now, maybe you've been in a relationship like this, maybe you are in one now, or you are just wondering, what do I do if someone I love who isn't emotionally available? Here is the truth. You cannot force someone to open their heart. I repeat, you cannot force someone to open their heart. You can't love someone into emotional maturity. They have to choose that growth for themselves. What you can do is choose not to abandon your own needs. You deserve someone who doesn't make you beg for attention, who doesn't make you feel like you are too emotional, or for simply being human, who doesn't punish you with silence when you express pain, probably when you are in a mess. You deserve someone who is present. You deserve someone who understands partnership. You deserve someone who meets you in the middle, not someone you have to chase. And finally, let's talk about you. Are you emotionally available? Because it starts with us. Finally, let's talk about you. Are you emotionally available? Because it starts from you. You can only attract when you align with such things. And are you open to be seen? Are you open or willing to be vulnerable? Are you ready to listen without defense, to love without keeping score, and to stay present even when it is hard? If not, it is okay. Awareness is step one. Healing is a process. But the more emotionally available you become, the more likely you are to attract a partner who can truly meet you there. And so, here is the takeaway. Looks and money might spark attraction, but emotional connection is what sustains love. Find someone who can sit with you when you are hurting, celebrate with you when you are thriving, and stay honest with you through the ups and downs. That's the real flex, because in the end, the heart wants more than highlights. It wants depth, it wants safety, and it wants truth. And that's what emotional availability brings to the table. Choose that, be that, wait for that, and you will thank yourself later. If you find this message helpful, please click the subscribe button. And as always, please protect your heart, make it safe, because it matters to me and I want you to be happy. Until then, see you in the next video.